Global Pulse family today, we're diving into a major political shockwave out of Israel, one that could reshape the country's leadership and deepen already tense. So, here's the headline. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has formally requested a presidential pardon. That's right, a sitting prime minister asking for clemency before his corruption trial ends. Something extremely rare in Israel's history. Let's unpack what's going on. First, what Netanyahu did. Netanyahu announced on social media that his lawyers submitted the request directly to Israel's president, Isaac Herzog. In his message, he said the ongoing trial is tearing the country apart, intensifying political divisions, and that while he personally wanted to keep fighting the charges, the national interest demanded otherwise. Now, Netanyahu has been on trial for years, facing charges of fraud, breach of trust, and bribery. Prosecutors say he traded political favors for positive media coverage and accepted luxury gifts like cigars and champagne from wealthy businessmen. He denies all of it, calling the whole process a political witch hunt. If convicted, he could face serious jail time, up to 10 years for bribery and additional years for fraud-related charges. But here's the important thing. The trial was still expected to drag on until at least 2026, and even then, Netanyahu could appeal. So this pardon request is a major effort to end the legal saga early, before a verdict. Second, how unusual is this? Under Israel's basic law, the president can pardon people even before a verdict, but it's very uncommon. President Herzog's office called the request extraordinary, with significant implications, and they're handing it off to the Justice Ministry for review. No timeline, no guarantees. Third, the Trump factor. But here's where things get even more dramatic. Netanyahu cited former President Donald Trump, who just weeks ago publicly urged Herzog to pardon him. Trump even sent a letter supporting Netanyahu, saying a pardon would allow the two leaders to work more closely on shared U.S.-Israel priorities. Netanyahu echoed that argument in his message, saying the current window of time won't last forever. This is unusual diplomatic territory. A former American president lobbying another country's head of state about an active criminal case. This is all happening while Netanyahu is also facing an unrelated arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court, accusing him of war crimes in Gaza, a charge he dismisses as anti-Semitic and politically motivated. Israel and the U.S. both reject the ICC's jurisdiction, but the warrant still complicates his global travel. In conclusion, what does this mean? Netanyahu's request for clemency is about far more than one trial. It's about political power, national unity, international pressure, and the future of Israel's leadership during one of its most turbulent periods. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.